To another episode of Where's the Action? I'm Dave Golikov. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Chicago Blackhawks and Minnesota Wild Game 3 contest on Sunday. Now, I think a lot of people were surprised by how Game 1 went down between these two teams, but I think we can all agree that Game 2 is a little closer to what we thought we would see between these two teams. The Blackhawks have woken up. That's really the bottom line here. Game 1 is kind of like, you know, when you're getting into the hot tub, you sort of dip your foot in. You don't want to jump right in. It takes you a little bit of time to get adjusted. That's what happened with the Blackhawks. Their top lines weren't scoring. You know, they were a little bit thrown off by the fact that Nick Backstrom was injured in the warm-ups, and you know, Josh Harding comes in, completely different scouting report on this goaltender. Just some weird dynamics. You know, first playoff game of the year. They're really not expected to struggle with the Wild, so I think there's all sorts of dynamics in playing Game 1. Game 2, they relaxed. I mean, you could see it right off the bat. They put a lot of pressure on the Wild. They were out there skating. They were, you know, using their speed, their skill, their finesse. They were peppering Josh Harding with shots. I mean, this Josh Harding phenomenon of, you know, throw him in and kind of has a fluky outing in the first, in Game 1. That was not part of the equation in Game 2. Very clearly, gave up 5 goals, and the Blackhawks going forward are going to be, you know, shooting. I would estimate 40+ shots on him because he's not a very good goaltender. So, you know, you take those factors and you sort of start drawing the trend in this series. The Blackhawks kind of started here and they're going up. With the Wild, you know, they're definitely going down. Pressure's on them to win in Game 3, but I don't know if they can do it. You know, you want to say home ice advantage is on their side. Hey, this team's lost 6 of their last 7 at home. We're talking about, you know, the month of April where they needed those wins. They actually dropped 6 of their last 7 at home. On top of that, we saw in Game 2, no Nick Backstrom, no Clayton Stoner, no Jason Pominville. You know, we don't know the situation of these 3 players for Game 3, but one would have to say that, you know, considering a couple of them didn't even dress, you know, even if they play, I don't think they're going to be anywhere near 100%. So don't be fooled by the fact that, hey, you know, Backstrom's back in the lineup. It might, you know, unless he's 100%, I really think in these types of situations, he's probably going to be 80-90% and might actually end up hurting his team more than helping. So the pick here has to be the Blackhawks. Question is money line or puck line. For me, it's the puck line in this spot. I think the Blackhawks got their offense going. The Wild are actually not a very good home scoring team. I just think, you know, again, all the factors are against them. Must-win situation for them, but as I say many times, must-win does not necessarily mean will win. The Blackhawks are rolling now. They'll roll to a 3-0 series lead on Sunday. That's it for this pick, but we've got 4 videos and 4 articles previewing each of the 4 games on Sunday in the NHL playoffs. So make sure you read all of those and watch the videos and use some of that insight before you make your picks at your sportsbook.